self-care, construction, and a power suit. Ladies are doing it all and doing it pretty well. It's next on the Breakthru Experience.
We just wanna motivate ya, just trying to elevate ya. In you we do believe. It's BreakThru Magazine. The time is now, we've gotta show you off. We wanna uplift and empower y'all. The time is now, we gotta show you off. We wanna uplift and empower y'all. We just wanna motivate ya, just trying to elevate ya. In you we do believe. It's BreakThru Magazine.
I'm your host, Juanita Washington, and welcome to the Breakthru Experience. And today's show, it's a man's world. James Brown made it famous. Ladies are making it memorable. But fellas, hang on one second. This is not a show to male bash, but this is a show simply showcasing women who are dominating in male fields. And I'm so excited about our first guest who has really taken the reins of self-care, which is primarily based around women, and turned it into something that is phenomenal for men. This is Monique Chapman from the Men's Groom Room and Spa.
The idea came about because at first I was making the men's grooming products. And when I went to school to become an esthetician, my idea was to go to school to learn more about skincare and the ingredients that I put inside of my products. When I went to school, I didn't know that an esthetician was able to do so much more. While everybody in my class was focusing on eyelashes and their target market was all women, there's 90 of us graduating, everybody wanted to do women, and I'm like, I just want to sell more of my products. I really didn't want to venture out and do the facials or body wraps. I literally just wanted to sell my products. So I decided just to go after the male clientele to trick them into buying my products. That was my whole idea. If you got facial hair, if you got a beard, I'm going to do your facial, but I'm going to put my products on you and not use the general products that estheticians use. And then once you smell that, you're going to be wild, you're going to buy my products. So that was my whole idea, is to just target the male species. Call y'all species, right? Just to target the male species, just to buy my product. So that was my whole idea, and it turned into this from a dream that I had with my mother. She came to me in a dream, and I used to make her products and stuff when she was in hospice because they wouldn't let her have the aerosol cans. And she loved white diamonds. So I used to put the white diamond essential oil inside of everything and bathe her. And when she came to me in my dream, she told me to bottle, I can't cuss, but she told me to bottle it up. And then she gave me the vision of a spa. Like literally, she gave me the full vision, and I immediately drew it out. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do women because women have thousands of places that they can go and relax. So I was literally told, I promise you, my mother whispered to me and said, focus on the men. And that's what I did. Okay, so this is how the male products came about. I was being unfaithful, and the person I was talking to, he said that he just ordered some beard oil online, and he paid $75 for it. He's like, you make a lot of products and stuff. Do you think you could make this? So he gave me the product, and when I read it, I made a few samples and gave it back to him. He gave it to his friends, and they all wanted to buy more. So that I started with the beard oil, and then I created the beard wash, and until this day, right now, he still buys my products. So you have to definitely be dominant in this business because men are used to being in control. In here, I am in control. I tell you what to do. I tell you how it's going to get done. And men often don't know about self-care. So I don't just, well, I like bossing people around anyways. It's more of me educating my clients in an aggressive way sometimes. Where did I learn that from? My mother. Definitely from my mother. But I have 9 brothers, so it comes real natural to me to tell men about their self-care. Like I always have to tell my brothers, your feet stink, you need a pedicure. Let me see your nails. I'm always clipping their nails. I was always doing their pedicures. So it came naturally to me. Like my favorite thing to do is a pedicure. I get excited when I get pedicures. I'd rather do pedicures than facials because men often don't take care of their feet, and your feet take you everywhere that you go. I was told that the urban community doesn't care enough about their self-care for me to make a career out of what my business plan, that I should just go and work for one of the big wig spas, manage one of those, and build clientele. I decided to open with just a little bit of clientele that I retained from the barbershop. It's a blessing. Every time I walk through the door, I talk to it like a baby. I open up the door and I'm always like, hi, groom room, how you doing? And it's literally like a baby. I had to go through so many different changes, just learning how to trust staff with your business, and evolving from me being a one-man band to having staff, back to a one-man band, hiring and losing people, giving people my secrets. Like it was scary at first, but I trust the process. And now that it has been 2 years, I have used those lessons that taught me. So I really designed this whole place, and I designed it, and I had to put myself in my son's mind. Like, what would make him comfortable enough to come here and get a pedicure? He likes to watch TV. He hates when I talk. He don't want to listen to me. So I'm gonna get him some headphones. I know that men don't want to sit in the feminine chairs like they're at the nail spa with their woman. So I decided to get the bigger bowls because they have bigger feet. They're more comfortable. Hurry up and get them out of that so they don't feel like it's a feminine thing. Everything else just came to me naturally. I don't know. I tell you, I grew up with a whole bunch of men, and I just wanted my son, my brothers, and my cousins to come here and be comfortable. Whew. Okay, so we have a full spa menu. We do everything from full massages, deep tissue. We have a licensed massage therapist, facials, body treatments, mani, pedis. We are now opening up a sweat center with 2 saunas where you can come in and relax, get those toxins out of you. We have sweat bags. We have reflexology for people who wouldn't have surgery. It's like a no-touch massage. So you literally can just lay on the table and get the lymph drainage, massage. And lady services. Oh my God. Oh, I definitely forgot the ladies. So we do accept women clients. Everybody thinks because it's the men's spa, I literally get more women facials than men facials. We do lady services, ladies waxing, facials, body massages. You guys can come in and get inside the sauna. We don't like y'all really here, but y'all can come. No, I'm joking. But we do lady services as well. So everything that we offer for men, we also offer for women. I don't want women to be afraid to come in here. Most of them come in here to be nosy, but that's fine too. Come on. In the future, I am looking to open up 3 more locations in different cities. So hopefully, in the next 3 years, we'll be a franchise. I want Rochester to always be my biggest location and my home location, but I definitely want to span off and offer my services and the groom room to other cities. You can book an appointment on our website. It's www.groomroom.spa.com, and you can find us on social media platforms, The Groom Room Spa.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out Monique Chapman. She was making beards popular before the Beard Gang, and she has tons of products to try. This next guest is getting into the construction business, a woman getting into construction. Jazzy T joins us now with Felicia Fracassi.
Hi, I'm Jazzy T with BreakThru, and today we are celebrating women. It's a man's world, but I am here with a serial entrepreneur. We are here at the Blow Dry Lounge, just across the hall from Verkasi Lashes. So you have been dominating and really making a name for yourself in the beauty industry.
Yes.
How did we get here?
So, back in 2008, 2009, I wanted to create a concept for lashes, and then I opened up all these stores throughout New York City, Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse, Harlem, I can go on and on. And I decided it was time that we have a hair salon. And at the time, this place was a wig place. I don't know if you remember, in Greece Mall, there was a lady who sold wigs here, and unfortunately, her daughter had passed away, and she didn't feel like doing the business anymore.
Okay.
And it just took her joy from her, because her joy was for her daughter to take it over. And she would always see me, and she said, "You're doing a great job." She was like my little business mama. And she said, "Well, I'm closing my store. You should take it over. You should take it over." And I was thinking, like, I have a lot on my plate right now, but I don't think I can really do it. And I told her no. Every day she would bug me, "You should take it over. You're like a daughter to me." It was so sweet. And her daughter's name was Janelle, and we all knew her in Rochester, very vibrant spirited, just a sweet person. And the mom, she convinced me to take it over, and I said I really didn't want to do it alone, so I found someone else that had the same ideal and vision as I, and then she also wanted to open up a hair salon. I said, "Okay, well, we'll fund it. I'll fund it." Okay. And we'll go 50-50. You can have half, don't put any money up. After literally 3 months, she bailed.
Oh.
Yes. She realized that entrepreneurship wasn't for her.
Yeah.
And just didn't want to do it anymore, because, entrepreneurship isn't all glitz and glam. It's a lot of hard work. In the salon previously, there was like a lot of mold in the walls. We had to put all new drywall up. We had new floors, $3,000 worth of flooring and labor, material. I like to make the place fancy. I like the design. So obviously we had to have chandeliers in here.
Obviously.
The works, pink, all the girly stuff that we like when we are in a salon. And, it was devastating at first, but as a business owner and as a true entrepreneur, I learned to pick it up where it fell. And I hired a whole new team, wiped it out, started clean, hired a whole new team, built it up. Now this place is always packed out, and we have so many clients that love us because we're affordable. One,
right.
We give back to the community. A lot of the kids, they need their hair done, so we have weeks. We have dates that we have free hair care services.
Wow.
And affordable. It's affordable for a lot of people because right now we are in hard times. So this is why we're here now. And I just sometimes, actually a year ago today on my Facebook, I was looking at it today. I posted it that we were just celebrating how we had gotten the store up together and made it nice, and all the construction was done. And so it's just amazing to sit in the store and see how far we've come. And as a woman in business, it's so important to empower other people.
Right.
And that's really what I did when I brought these women. That some ladies are business owners in here. They rent a chair, but not only are they renting a chair, but they're able to have a platform to be able to do what they need to do. And a lot of times when they first start off, they don't really have the money for rent, or they just want to do something else. So we'll work with them and we'll say, "Hey, look, we'll give you a week or 2 weeks free, or whatever. We'll work with you so you can get on your feet," because we all need that hand sometimes. We all need that helping hand. So I'm just blessed to be able to have women that are business minded with me and stand with me at the Blow Dry Lounge.
So Felicia Verkasi here. She is the owner of Verkasi Lashes and the Blow Dry Lounge. As you mentioned, multiple stores across the state of New York and also in Florida. And you talked about how you build these places out. Like you really do get in there with the drywall and the flooring.
Oh, yeah.
And so now, as we are celebrating women, you are getting ready to enter a male-dominated industry of construction.
Yes.
So I did a little research, and in the industry of construction, there's only 10% that are women. Only 10% of the people that are in management or ownership are women. When we break that down further, Felicia,
Yes.
0.5%, 0.5% are black women. And you, this spring, just in time for construction season, you are entering the construction industry as an owner.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, how did you even think to move yourself from the beauty industry to construction?
So, I've been doing these designs and these build outs for over 10 years. And sometimes I'll do research on a city and I'll go into a location, and what looks horrible, literally, this place had mold in the walls, like gross mold. Ugh. What looks horrible, I can make it look nice and make it look like something.
Right.
And, you know, my husband, he also was previously into the real estate business and doing things like that. So we sat down and we came together and I was like, what can we do more to service our community? What can we do more? And he has the potential as well to be able to look at something, design it, and see the potential and build it. So we were doing some research one night. We always mastermind. We always mastermind together. We always say, what can we do? So we were sitting there one night and we're having a glass of wine. And I said, look, there's a business that's for sale. Let's call them in the morning and see what they say, because they were selling their business.
Wow.
A couple was selling their business. So I called them up and I wanted to see the details. Long story short, it was an older gentleman and his wife, and they're approaching retirement. They already kind of wanted to retire a few years ago, and they were selling their business. And I was thinking, well, you know, don't you have some kids you could pass it to? Because that's what most people do. They pass the business on to the kids or someone in the family. They're like, no, we just had one daughter and she's a journalist and she wants nothing to do with the construction business. So that's when I said, well, let's sit down and we'll talk. And so my husband went and he talked, and then we came back and we talked together, and I said, let's help him because he doesn't want to just end his legacy of his business.
Right.
And let's also learn from him, and also I can learn how to take this to the next level. And as a woman and a female in business, you know, especially a black woman, you give us anything, we could turn it into a whole lot.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to be able to break through into this construction business and being a GC, because a lot of these, I've already been doing it. You know, I've already been doing it with the stores. You know, Orlando was one of my biggest projects ever. It was 2,000 square feet. The place was horrible. It was like previously a shoe store.
Wow.
And I had to fix it up and make it glamorous and glitzy into a girly girl store. So I don't think this will be too hard. You know, you just have to line up all the contractors. I'm a very good communicator. I'm constantly on top of people. My morning meetings are go, 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 go. And then, because you have to be able to build the structure and create organization and delegation. You have to be able to delegate in business. And that's really what I've done. And this is what we're going to be doing in the next phase of this construction business.
So what challenges do you see that, you know, as a black woman, what challenges do you anticipate that you'll face, and how are you prepared to take those on?
It's a great question. It's actually it was difficult when I seen what I was up against. And the state that I'm going in is a very racist state, to be honest with you. How do I say this? I'm gonna have to edit this. First of all, women alone are there's not a lot of women in construction, one. And two, the place that I'm at, there's not a lot of black women. So I'm actually used to it, but it's not, you have to just think harder. You have to plan better. You have to be 10 steps ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Because I feel like if there's an opportunity to, it's like playing a game of chess almost. You make a move, they're making a move, everyone's plotting and thinking about things. This is the honest to God truth in business, and especially in the business that we're going in. And you know, a lot of times men, they don't think that we have the same intellect as them, but what they don't know is that we are so wise, and when you have wisdom, you're able to operate and make something out of nothing. And that's really what we're doing. We're going to be having affordable homes that, because a lot of women, I feel like the biggest struggle for any woman I ever talked to, she is worried, the new age woman is worried about her family, securing a home, an affordable home, and making sure that everything is smooth. And we really don't get enough credit because we hold the whole family together.
Yes.
You know, men
so
do too. And behind every strong man, they say is a strong woman, and it's true.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And there's been so many times where even my husband, he'll look at me and I think he's so great. He says, no, you're so great. And I say, no, you're so great. But he's like, but you're so smart. And I said, but you're so smart. But well, we go on and on. But the point is that, you know, it really does take a team. And it really does take a woman's eye to be able to add a special touch in the construction business. So.
Wow, you heard that. It takes a woman's touch in the construction business.
Yes. Move over, guys. We're here to stay, okay?
You heard it here first. Jazzy T and Felicia Fracassi for BreakThru Magazine, celebrating women, even though it's a man's world. Who made that up?
I don't know.
Coming up next, ladies, don't be afraid to rock a power suit. Sharon Jones joins us next with this week's Fashion Fix right after the break. In search of your next career move? Consider Jordan Health.
What makes Jordan so unique is you can really learn here. It's like family here. It's like family, basically. Yeah. I love it. I love that, Jordan.
So I decided to come to Jordan because this was a place that I came to when I was a kid, and my family chose to come here when we first came to America. So as a way to give back to those that are newly arriving in the community at large, I've decided to join here and be employed at Jordan.
What are you waiting for? Do it. This is an opportunity for you to give back as well as for you to get. You know, I often say, I think I get more out of it than what I actually give. So stop waiting. Go ahead and do it.
Don't wait a second longer. Take a look at our open positions and apply today at jordanhealth.org because
we are Jordan.
We are Jordan.
We are Jordan.
Welcome back. We're here at the Ultimate Man Cave, the Groom Room, Men's Spa and Lounge. Now we're talking about how to rock a power suit. Sharon Jones joins us with this week's Fashion Fix.
Hi, this is Sharon with your Fashion Fix for today, and we're going to talk about It's a Man's World. And when we talk about this, we're talking about everything that's men inspired, but we flipped it and put it on a woman. So let's get into the looks. Our first look for today will be none other than fashion influencer and designer Sade. She's wearing a houndstooth suit, and it's a pants and blazer. And ladies, this is the best thing you can do if you want to get into a man's look but still look feminine. And I picked this look because it's long and it's lean. The pants have a cuff in them. She has on gloves, and she has on a fedora and a turtleneck. This look is sleek and chic at the same time. A plethora of women could pull this off. You just have to be comfortable, and don't be afraid to experiment with textures and colors. Houndstooth is really big anyway, so you should find that from H&M to ASOS. Okay, so let's get into the next look. And our next look is none other than Jaru. She is also a fashion influencer, and she's wearing this yellow pantsuit. As you can see, she has the cuffs rolled up. She has on a baby blue button down, which is kind of like tucked in and out, and she has this blazer to match, and she has this overcoat, a black trench coat, and she has this pop of color like a teal color shoe. Ladies, don't be afraid to mix and match. Don't be afraid of color. Color is your friend, and if you're one of those women that shy away from color because you say it does not hide all the things that you want to hide, yes it does. You just have to know how to dress for your body type, and the key to anything is knowing what body type you have. Don't look at the person that I have up here and say, that's not me, because you can do it. I've seen big women, small women, slender women, petite women, all rocking menswear, so you can do it. And our last but not least fashion influencer is none other than Debs, and she's from Africa. And I love Debs because she keeps it to a minimal style, and she has on this gray tweed suit. It has a blazer, a vest, and the pants. And as you can see, everything is sleek, everything is streamlined. She has on her long flowy hair, and she has the blazer sleeves pushed up to her elbows, and it's very form-fitting, and it's very nice, it's very flattering. And she is a petite woman, so she's showing our petite women that you can rock menswear and you don't have to shy away from it. And oversized blazers really do look well on us. It's according to the fit. So ladies, that's what I'm encouraging you to do, to get out there and rock the menswear. It is a man's world, but it's nothing without a woman or a girl. If you like what you heard, please follow me on Fashion Forward Edition, Facebook, and Instagram pages.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's BreakThru Experience. I'm your host, Juanita Washington. Don't forget to tune in next week. We have some great stories to share. And stay connected at BreakThruMag.com.
We just wanna motivate you, just trying to elevate you. In you we do believe. It's BreakThru Magazine. The time is now, we've gotta show you off. We wanna uplift and empower y'all. The time is now, we gotta show you off. We wanna uplift and empower y'all. We just wanna motivate you, just trying to elevate you.